Hello! Megan Anderson could be the female protagonist of a medieval film, for sure. She has that vibe, like a majestic queen of some sort from a distant land. Who knows? I don't know, something along those lines maybe. But at the same time, I'm just gonna say this woman is the most astounding female fighter of all time. The greatest female fighter of all time. No one comes close. Here you see that shot come a mile away. Look at how she sets up her punches, right? You see that? That's a feint Lyoto Machida often uses, that hip feint. You can see the intention behind her feints. Right? Looking at that again, she's putting slight body weight into it, and in doing so, what's happening? She's getting Megan Anderson a flinch, and she's getting a read for her reactions. Ooh, right there. That's why those big hands land, because she's setting up with the feints. She's getting her to flinch, and then when she's confused about what the actual strike will be, boom. And the jabs as well, as you can see. She slightly throws the backhand back like you see a lot of power punchers do nowadays. And that gives more oomph behind the jab, but also hides the telegraph. This gets Megan Anderson to go, I don't like this, I'm getting touched in the face too easily, what's going on? I haven't really seen this level of feinting and this level of power. Amanda Nunes, oh my gosh, don't. But over under position easily. This is interesting because she's not bending the arm backwards. She's damaging the shoulder by turning it. That's how good Amanda Nunes is. The greatest female fighter of all time. And yeah, the reason why she was landing those big power punches, why it's so difficult for Megan Anderson to time a counter. You know, because we have seen, if you've been following the build-up at all, you have seen highlights of her timing counters against people coming in. The reason why it wasn't as easy versus Amanda Nunes was because she was setting up with feints, right? And the moment you start second guessing when to engage, because you don't want to overextend yourself being baited in by a feint, because Amanda Nunes can knock you out on the back. Like, Amanda Nunes can knock you out moving back as well. We saw that versus Chris Cyborg, right? If you extend versus her, she can crack you on that extension. And that's not a good place to be. Extending into Amanda Nunes' power. But yeah, because she was kind of looking for the shots, looking to time Amanda Nunes coming in, feinting, getting her to flinch, it made that entry all the more easier. If she wasn't flinching, what would happen? Then okay, Amanda Nunes would say, she's not going to move her head out of the way, I'm just going to pop you. And that's exactly what we saw. Beautiful demonstration by Amanda Nunes. It was quick work. And yeah, we see a lot more fighters use those hip feints, don't we? Those hip feints that I saw primarily from Lyoto Machida. I saw them adopted by Israel Adesanya as well. But that's the key distinction. You can see slight body weight behind it, right? You can see intention behind it. They're selling it to you. They're selling the line. And that's why it was so easy for Amanda Nunes to just make her entry, right? She's just not going in like a juggernaut. She's not trying to force her way in. I love these technical demonstrations from these women, and Amanda Nunes, despite being a very, very powerful woman, is no exception. Thank you for the privilege, Amanda. Thank you all for watching. Until next time. Peace.